Today on Turneround's Theory.
Men that cheat on their women all the time, aka serial cheaters, are 1,000,000,000,000% gay.
Another edition of Turneround's Theory is coming up next right here on YouTube. How much do you want to bet that this modern woman that you see right now on social media happens to know any and everything about men? If you'll stick around for the latest edition of Turnaround's Theory, which is coming up next on my official YouTube channel in just a minute, we're going to go back to River TV on our YouTube channel and watch this video in its entirety. Plus, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought. Fellas, once again, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Another edition of Turnaround's Theory starts right now. Roll that intro and let's get into it. I've been a musician for more than 44 years. I've been a video editor almost 20 years. But I'm also into content creating, and I love giving theoretical thoughts on just about anything in general. I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, and this is Turnaround's Theory. What is going on, YouTube? Once again, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, aka the Theoretical Maestro. I want to welcome you back to another edition of Turnaround's Theory right here on my official YouTube channel. As you should know by now, Turnaround's Theory is now coming to you each and every Monday and Friday over the exciting digital airwaves of YouTube for season number 6. And once again, Turnaround's Theory continues of becoming the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas, just like you at home, a free theoretical thought on just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory here on my official YouTube channel, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. As a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all once again to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it will be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please follow me on all social media platforms. There will be a link provided in the description box below. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, which ought to be a great help, then there's also going to be a link provided in the description box below for that as well. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag TeamTurnaround that you will see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my platform with regard to the content that I post up, that I might just send you a shout out right back. Now, I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this particular matter. And with that being said, let's jump on over into another edition of Turnaround's Theory.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. So I was actually sent this video from TikTok to my Instagram. I have not watched the entirety of the situation. I had only seen the follow-up video, I guess. But I did not see the initial, so I'm going to go ahead and press play, pause, play, then give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
We do not care.
Men that cheat on their women all the time, aka serial cheaters, are 1,000,000,000,000% gay.
Come on now, dog.
And being gay is more than okay.
What the hell wrong with you?
But what's not okay is dragging women along through your journey of trying to figure out your sexuality, right? That's not okay. That's not okay. It's clear as day that you don't like women.
A few moments later.
You might like how they look. I'm a heterosexual woman.
A few minutes later.
I'm gonna let her continue. The foolishness, okay? But sometimes I really wonder, like, what causes these kinds of thought patterns. Like, I've heard this saying before, like a man who, harms a woman and puts his hands on a woman. I've heard that saying, that same statement that she's saying about men that are like that. That's a different era, because I think he's literally actively showing how much he can't stand you, don't like you, and maybe taking his frustrations out on you because of whatever he has going on. That would even that is a stretch, but it would be more understandable.
Well, we don't play that on my channel.
But being that a man is constantly, a serial cheater or cheating on women, I would kind of get the impression that he is just maybe not monogamous.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
I would get, maybe you're not monogamous and you are trying to force yourself to be something that you are clearly not.
Oh, here we go again.
To me, that's more of the stance that I would take on that situation.
What kind of animal are you?
But as far as, she's going down so deep as like, you're searching for yourself and you shouldn't be harming women in the sense of, while he's literally like dealing with or playing with or talking to all kinds of different women. I don't know. I don't get that, but maybe she has more details.
What the shit is this?
I'm amazed by women's beauty every single day, but do I want to be with them? No, I don't. And that's the same thing for men. They like how women look. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Women are beautiful. Women are beautiful. But you don't like them for real. And that's why you keep laying down with women over and over again, because you're still trying to convince yourself day in and day out, maybe this one will do it. Maybe this one will be the one that I can convince myself that I actually want to be with. And then it doesn't work out because the true desire lies in a for you.
Relax.
Now I've had the privilege of having, conversations or talks around or surrounding men in spaces that like a lot of women may not have been privy to. And, one thing that I know for sure is that when men are visual creatures, correct, right? Men see a woman, they're like, well, she's beautiful, she's stunning. And it doesn't end at just looking at it, right? It ends at the opportunity to experience it.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I think that women who have this ideology that if somebody cheats on them, that they must be into, men, because there's no way you could be cheating on me or my homegirls when we're the pick of the litter, don't have the understanding that, yeah, you might look good, but there might be somebody else out there who looks better. And even if they don't look necessarily better, that's an experience that a man did not have.
Let's ricochet out of here.
Men are in it for the experience. They're not in it to just look at you and admire you from afar. That's not necessarily how it works.
When they go low, I go lower.
Everybody has, the same thing, but they're not all created equal. Okay? I'm just keeping it real. I'm trying to be as clean about it as I can. And so I believe that, this type of mindset is only for women who don't understand exactly how a man's mind actually thinks.
Woo!
Because if you did, you would know that a man who is like this is more prone to actually really like women.
That was easy.
So much so he can't contain himself. And, in a space that, it is not welcomed for men to, 100% express that they don't want to be monogamous, although they still want to deal with you and they want to deal with her and they want to deal with that one over there. They're forced into this space of having to pretend to be monogamous while actively practicing polygamy.
With no problem.
24 hours later.
So men are upset with me. What's new? Because I said men that are serial cheaters, not men that have had a weak moment because they are weak and they don't have sexual discipline.
You must be out your mind.
I want to comment on this before I let her continue. She's saying, not men that are weak and have, a weakness and don't have discipline and stuff like that. I think that would be putting all of these things into one category as to why men step out of relationships. And I don't think that is, it's not a one size fits all. It's not a moment of weakness. It's not that he can't control himself. Like, there's so many different facets as to why men step out of relationships that women never get to really hear or digest because of their inability to listen to when men are speaking about their experiences in relationships. Like, they don't want to hear it. If a woman steps out, they will tell you, oh, it's because he wasn't doing his job. Like, somehow it would have to be the man's fault. But if a man steps out, it has to be, oh, because he's so weak. It could never be, based off of what he had been experiencing. But I'm going to let her continue.
And a man that seeks cheating, a man that is dedicated to consistently disrespecting the woman he is in a committed relationship with. I said those men are gay, okay? Then you guys want to say you're homophobic. No. Do not put that on me, okay? I said gay, okay, more than okay. We love the gays, okay? What's not okay? Boo, is playing with a woman's emotions and health. Doesn't matter if you are cheating with a woman or a man. When you are stepping out on somebody, going behind their back, exchanging bodily fluids with somebody else, multiple people, you are playing with that person's health, okay? So you cannot convince me that you like women when you are with a woman who loves you and is pouring everything into you, and you are consistently playing with her emotions and health. And not only that, if you go to the comment section of that video, you will see that many women have said that they have dealt with a serial cheater and that they have found out later down the line that their boyfriend at that time or husband at that time ended up switching sides.
Yeah, a lot of women lie. Okay, a lot of women lie. They make up things. They create scenarios that didn't necessarily truly go that way, but it sounds good, and so they all jump to the same tune. So I can't take any of those women's word for it. I got to be honest with you. I can't. I'm not saying that there might not have been like some off occasions where that was the truth, but I 100% can't take every single woman's word for it. Again, there is this narrative out there, like, obviously if somebody has a plethora of experiences, eventually they get bored, and so they go to other, but I can't say that would be the example for the majority of these situations. I cannot say that. 100% I can't say that. Now, also, when it comes to somebody, stepping out and being intimate and not protecting themselves and putting somebody else at risk, I 100% agree with that. Right? I agree that is something that somebody should not do, because stuff out here is real. Okay? And dangerous. And can stay with somebody for the rest of their days, or it could shorten their days. And so I 100% agree with that. I would never, disagree with that, 100-fold. However, I don't believe that when these men are stepping out and doing these things, that is on the forefront of their mind. Doesn't make it right, wrong, or indifferent, but I genuinely do not believe that is anywhere even in their mindset, because if it was, they would also be wanting to protect themselves from that, because, of course they love themselves. That's not the thought process. They're not even thinking about you. They can absolutely love you and still do those things because they're not thinking about you. If you're not at the forefront of their mind, you're not, somewhere in there. Especially when it's these kind of like superficial dating relationships when they're younger and they're just committed and you're their girl, and it's not even like their marriage, lifelong partner that they've been with for like 10, 15, like it's so many different ball games. So many different ball games. So I completely disagree. I see why she got the backlash, right? Because you're attacking people who have experienced certain things. You're literally trying to say that they are having troubles, that all these people are having trouble with who they really want to be with, which is just not true, right? That's just not a one size 100% you can stand there and state that is facts situation, because it's just not. It's an opinion that you formulated maybe from you and your homegirls. And maybe whatever truth you feel like you found out is also could be something that's formulated. I'm just saying. Okay? It's not a one size fits all.
When we return to Turnaround's theory, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought to today's episode right after this.
man giving you nothing for free, okay? I'm tired of you all talking about, oh, I want him to do this, I want him to do that, and you think that you don't got to get nothing up in exchange. Like, if he's doing all of these favors for you and he's not asking for no money, what do you think he wants? And then there's always going to be those weird girls in the comments when someone makes this point or whatever, right? There's always going to be the weird girls in the comments that are just going to be like, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the other girls do, but I go ahead and I get everything from him, and when it's time to put out, I'll go ahead and leave. And I'm sitting here like, so you're not the finesse that you say you are. You're technically scamming and stealing or whatever, right? Because if you think about it, right? If this were any other transaction, if you were like, hey, here's my MacBook, in exchange for the MacBook, I want this, right? And I get the MacBook and don't give you what you asked for, aren't you gonna be vengeful and spiteful towards me? Aren't you gonna try to come after me or do something or trash my name or do anything just to feel like you can get your revenge and your get back? So when y'all girls be talking about, oh yeah, he wants it, but get what? I don't give it to him. I just make sure I get up out of there before it's time to put out. Baby, you playing with fire. You think you smarter than the program. You think that you won't get got. You know about how many innocent girls who don't even know these dudes at all. Dudes are running up to these girls, taking them down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not safe. You think that you're so freaking smart. I'm telling you this as your big sister, okay? You is not smarter than the program. If a dude's flying you out and then you like, oh, I got this free trip to Miami, I'm not gonna give nothing up. What if he make you give something up? I know he's wrong for that, right? But what if you can't be mad because you put yourself in that situation? If a dude's buying you all this furniture for your house, some shoes, some clothes, and all of that, you think he's doing that because he wants to help a charity case? No, he's doing that because he's interested in you, okay? So you're like, okay, let me accept all these gifts and everything. Let me accept everything. And now he wants something, and now I'm gonna act all confused. And when he tries to do something with me, I'm gonna put allegations on him. Make it make sense.
And now, Turneround's theoretical thought. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is most definitely my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for the latest edition of Turneround's theoretical thought with yours truly, because in just a minute, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought, this time coming from River TV's YouTube channel, about the modern woman that you saw on today's video thinks that she knows any and everything about men. Here is your theoretical thought for today. I don't see any kind of flaws in this woman in particular. In my honest opinion, she's confused, delusional, and all over the place. But who am I to judge? Women today in society, they get on social media because not only it's their so-called safe haven, but it's considered to be a crutch to them. And society has brainwashed this generation of modern women. And once again, I have said it once before on this platform, and I'll say it again. Today's generational women in today's society, when it comes to the dating world, these modern women are cooked. There is no other way around it. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this will also conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory for today. Hey, listen, I want to thank you once again for watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory right here on my official YouTube channel. This platform is actually designed to empower men to make better choices and life-changing decisions when it comes to the dating world. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comments section below concerning today's episode. And as a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all once again to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it will be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Again, I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you right back here this Friday for another edition of Turnaround's Theory here on YouTube. Until next time, Team Turnaround out.